News update we're following for you. Reports of Chinese hackers tapping into email accounts of U.S. officials, including one Nebraska Republican Congressman, Don Bacon. Hackers reportedly didn't stop with his account. They also targeted email accounts of senior State Department officials, including the U.S. ambassador to China.
And Congressman Don Bacon is with us now, joining us with this story. Congressman, wow. Can you describe this? How did you find out? Again, you allege you were hacked. Can you confirm that on this broadcast that you were hacked by Chinese spies? And how did you find this out?
Well, yes, sir. Good morning to you. The FBI on Monday said they wanted to talk to me, which is always interesting when you hear the FBI wants to talk to you. It ended up being the FBI cyber team. They told me that I had indeed been hacked by Chinese communist government organizations from 15 May to 16 June. And that it happened through a software vulnerability in Microsoft, not in anything that I did. I didn't push on a bad link or anything like that. But that Microsoft figured it out on 16 June, and they patched that vulnerability, and China's no longer able to get into my account. So they told me that, and they said that there were others that were also hacked. They didn't specify who. I subsequently learned they hacked into some State Department accounts and Commerce Department. I do find it interesting. Thus far, I'm the only congressman that they hacked into, which is interesting. And I've been an adversary of the communist government for how they're treating the Uyghurs, Taiwan, and I believe in standing by Taiwan and also the Tibetans. Mm-hmm. So I think that's probably the reason why they hacked into my account.
Yeah. Could you just explain to viewers, we use email every day, and sometimes it's, private conversations that you wouldn't want getting out to the public, no less the Chinese government here. Do you have any concerns that they would have taken some of your more sensitive information?
Well, there's no doubt they were doing this to seek embarrassing emails, whether it's maybe I was doing something wrong or what. They were fishing to see what they could find. And if they found something tangible, I'm sure it would have been leaked to various media sources, would have been released in some manner. I always know that my emails are vulnerable. I mean, I was a one-star general in the Air Force, involved in the intelligence career field. I was a signals intelligence officer. I was commander in Germany, commander at Omaha, the big base in Omaha here. I was in Iraq with General Petraeus. And I just know that my emails and my cell phone calls are probably being monitored. So I've always been very careful about it. But, I do coordinate things with my campaign team. Would I like some of that stuff to be released? Probably not. But in the end, like if I'm coordinating, say, a fundraising email, those emails are sent out and the other side gets them anyway. So long story short, there's nothing there that I find would be embarrassing. And in my life, I'm very conservative. A person been married 40 years. There's nothing there for them to really abuse me with. But it's a warning to everybody that China is our adversary. My lesson learned, I'm going to stand true with our friends in Taiwan. I'm going to keep calling out the Chinese government for how they're treating the Tibetans and the Uyghurs.
Sure, and obviously the overall arching theme that Chinese spies can get in not only to, again, this infrastructure, this email infrastructure, but the infrastructure that of our U.S. government, our sitting Congress members, and then you obviously sitting on several committees as well. So you would have access to information that maybe other congressional leaders would not. Nebraska Congressman Don Bacon joining us. Thank you, Congressman.
Thank you.
You're welcome.